Good morning, everyone. I'm Tom Russo, and a special good morning to the 100 or so individuals joining us this morning through our webinar. Today's event is jointly sponsored by the Office of Industry Corporate Research, in the Office of the Vice President of Research here at GW, the Milken Institute School of Public Health, and ICF International. We have a great program for you today, and before we begin, just a few reminders. For those of you who want to join us on the conversation on Twitter, use hashtag GWICF2015. Following the panel discussion, we will have Q&A from the audience here and for those joining us on the webinar. And again, the same hashtag GWICF2015. I would now like to introduce our next speaker, the president of George Washington University, Stephen Knapp. Stephen Knapp became the 16th president of George Washington University in August 2007. His priorities include enhancing the university's partnership with neighboring institutions, expanding the scope of our research here at GW, strengthening our worldwide community of alumni, enlarging our students' opportunities for public service, and leading our transformation into a model of urban sustainability. So please, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming President Stephen Knapp.
Thank you, Tom. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's a pleasure to welcome you to the George Washington University for the 4th GW-ICF International Research and Evaluation Forum. I'd like to extend a special welcome to Sudhakar Keshavan, who is the chairman and CEO of ICF International, and a really great friend of the university, Dr. Robert Croyle, who's the director of the Division of Cancer Control and Population Sciences at the National Cancer Institute, and our audience members who are participating through the webinar, because a number of them are watching this online and through the webinar. I'd also like to welcome our distinguished panelists. You'll hear more formal introductions of them in just a few minutes. This quarterly speaker series has been developed through George Washington's valued partnership with ICF International. ICF International was founded as the Inner City Fund. Its first president was Clarence D. Lucky Lester, a former Tuskegee Airman. Today, it's a global professional services company that continues to honor its founder. George Washington and ICF have joined together to pursue research opportunities in the areas of federal health programs that include bioinformatics, public health preparedness, genetics and genomics, and survey methods. The GW-ICF partnership is a model, I believe, for working relationships between academia and the private sector seeking to address pressing challenges. And I think this kind of partnership is going to become increasingly important as the challenges of rising healthcare costs continue to emerge, and of course, as the entire system is redefined because of the changing market dynamics brought about by the Affordable Care Act and many other factors. And so we look forward to developing this partnership into the future. Our speaker series is focused on relevant issues in healthcare affecting academia, government, and the private sector. Its previous topics have included obesity prevention and control in the workplace, M-Health, that is health-related services delivered via mobile communication devices, and public health challenges related to increased e-cigarette use. Today's discussion focuses on how combining cancer control with population science can reduce the risk of cancer, its incidence, and also deaths from cancer. George Washington has refocused and re-energized efforts in cancer research and patient care in a number of ways, and most recently through a very important initiative, which is the creation of a comprehensive cancer center led by one of the panelists you'll hear introduced in a moment, Dr. Eduardo Sotomayor. That center is now the umbrella for all cancer-related activities, including clinical services as well as research at George Washington. I know you'll profit from this discussion. I hope you'll enjoy it. And now I'm pleased to welcome to the podium Dr. Jeffrey Ackman, who's the Vice President for Health Affairs and the Dean of GW's School of Medicine and Health Sciences. He will introduce our panelists. Please enjoy the discussion. Thank you very much for being with us.